Hi, Namaskar everyone. Welcome to my channel. As decided yesterday, I did wake up at 4 o'clock today, and again, it was a very productive day so far. It was a good thing that I did wake up as early as I did because I have too much work to do for my office, and I won't be able to put in more hours to studies today, as well as even tomorrow for that matter. I'm very busy, so I have to wake up early to sneak in few hours of studies. So while I was studying early in the morning, I actually picked history today, and while doing that, I realized that there are a few things that toppers do not tell us after they've qualified. Perhaps they talk about the final attempt which had them qualify the exam, which is why their entire journey is not there. They do not talk that much about their journey. Perhaps they even forget, perhaps they do not log it or anything. So for my first video of the series, things that toppers do not talk about, I decided to talk about history. History of India is very complex. It is very diverse. There are various perspectives. There are so many characters who played a major role in it, and as long as you do not understand all of that and their implications and the implications of the actions and the geopolitics behind it, it is very difficult for you to understand history. I thought I needed guidance for it because I was not able to do it directly from books. So I went ahead and joined a video lecture series, which was actually for free. The teacher was good, but he finished the entire syllabus in some 10 to 12 lectures. And he might have been thorough, but I did not have the basic understanding that I could take proper advantage of that. So I understood the basic things and I went ahead and I started reading the books. But again, I was not able to get a lot of things because still my understanding was not clear enough. Then later on, I took up lectures of another teacher who was very thorough and extremely, deep in his understanding. And he started teaching it and I did the whole thing again. And after that also, I felt that, some certain concepts of mine were not clear. Besides, I felt that he was very biased about certain topics. So I felt that I did not get the unbiased, balanced overview of history. Then I took help of the third teacher, and after doing the lectures of the third teacher, I started to understand things about history. Till then, I was so scared about reading the books because I always felt that I'm just unable to understand it, and I relied totally on the videos. But eventually I realized that I can't totally rely on videos because I have to read to be able to grasp certain things and to develop my own understanding. So I started reading. And now when I'm reading, I understand it not because of all the different teachers that I just mentioned and all the setbacks. It is mainly because I went through the same topic 10 times in different manners, and that is why I am able to understand it. Yes, toppers say that you read only one book, which is true for towards the end of your preparation. You need to keep reading the same book over and over again. But I know for a fact that if I would not have gone through the lectures, or if I would have not read even not just the Modern India by Spectrum, but if I would have not read Bipin Chandra, I would not have developed the understanding that I have of history right now. And I think it is very important. So you do need to read one book at the end of your preparation. So if I will be doing revision, I will be only revising from Spectrum. But to be able to understand Spectrum, I did need all these other resources. So if you have the time, diversify your resources. And I think in the towards the end of it, you will need to do only one book. And if you want to crack it in only one attempt, perhaps you will need to do it, but you might not get the kind of depth that is required. And besides, unless you already have that sort of understanding by your previous reading, if you have all of that, then you're good to go. Then you don't need to read all these other books. But if you don't, you might need help, and there is no harm in accepting it, because I also felt that, and now I feel that I am pretty, I have a good grasp over it. So this is one thing that I wanted to mention, because all the toppers generally say that read one book, don't diversify. But I beg to differ. For the initial days, you need to diversify to be able to understand various perspectives, to develop the understanding. You have to revise from only one book, that is for sure. Follow my channel so that we can all study together, and perhaps we can learn from each other and crack this exam together.